Hello Sandeep sir, this is Abhimanyu Arora. I'm a BTech student. I saw your spiritual journey to Dharamshala on Facebook. I really wanted to be a part of this as I am really interested in knowing myself about self existence and wanted to share my views on this and of course to meet you. I Before starting to your questions, I wanted to tell you about briefly about my life. When I was not in college, in my school days, I I used to follow God the usual way, as all people follows, going temples and all that. Because I really didn't know, I really don't care about what a God is. I just beg to God, I need this, I need that. But when I came to college, I was very curious about knowing things like what we are, why do we exist, and do we alone in this whole universe? Are we alone in this whole universe? And I was very curious to know about everything. I really enjoyed everything, studying everything. I had my branch CS, but still I studied many other things like about brain, about the body. I wanted to know because I was curious to know, not because I wanted to know that I want to do this and that. I just wanted to know. Then one day a question struck on my mind about God, self-existence, and I thought science can give me that answer. And I started to explore many things about Einstein, many things, but I did not get any answer because science is limited. But when I explored more and more, only one direction that I thought can lead me to know about myself, to know about my existence and all that questions is about dharms and all the dharms. Then I started to study them. I I once studied about Hindu dharma, Christianity, little bit, but I started studying it. Okay, what this all says, and I really enjoyed it. At that time, I don't used to believe in God. I thought, who the hell was God? And why do he exist and why do we exist? All that questions came to my mind and I just ignored that. So when I started exploring, I I thought a thought came to my mind. Like we humans created many things. Like we created computers, ACs, fridge, TVs. There must be a creator who created us. There must be and there is a creator. At that time, I started believing God. This simple thought, I knew that earlier, but at that time it just struck my mind and I started believing in God. I knew that somewhere someone who has created us. It can be anything, it can be energy, it can be anything. Then, moving on to the next questions, I who am I and where do I come from? I once studied about Einstein, uh, about his world famous equation of life and death. It's E equals to mc square. That is a really a very interesting equation. It says that we all, even a smallest thing in our planet or in our universe, is made out of energy. And that time I realized, yes, it is true. All the spiritual things are true. Science is also saying that thing in an indirect way, but science has its own limitation, and it will take many years science to reach that stage. But spirituality and all the dharms are there at that time. All the dharm says only one thing, that I am a soul, a peaceful soul. Like Einstein said, we all are made up of energy. You can compare it, you can get it. We all are souls, souls or energy. It is equivalent because each and everything is made up out of energy. Then we must be an energy. Now, where do I come from? Again, science says that energy is neither created nor destroyed. So, this thing, again, our religion say, all the religion says that we just got transferred from one body to another. We are like wearing a clothes. It's like wearing clothes from one cloth to another. So what I believe is the energy get transferred because it is never destroyed. It is the conservation of energy. Science also says that, and we are just ignoring it. When I really enjoyed studying all this, but when I got into all these things, I started joining Brahma Kumaris. I started following them. I started to listening them. Then I started to meditate. At that time, that was the time when I realized that there is a God and it lies within us. We do not need to go anywhere else. God lies within us. We, by meditation, is the only process by which we can connect to God. It is the only way for us to be very connected to God and to make our lives better and better and peaceful. To your last question, have you been a part of any yoga meditation camp? Yes, I have been, but I wanted to tell you that my dad used to be a part of Brahma Kumaris earlier when I was in school days, and I didn't believe him. He used to tell me about all these things, and I started to ignore him. I thought he was just started believing in all this, and I don't believe in him, and I started to ignoring him. But at this stage, when I get just think about all those things that he used to say to me. I really think that he was right. All the things he used to say to me, and I was closely related to him and all the things he was saying. I am now being a part of Brahma Kumaris, and that's all. Thank you. And to end, I really wanted to be part of this camp because I really wanted to explore all these things and to discuss with you and all the others. Thank you, sir.